My garden is so crazy. It's so overgrown. I'm gonna get to work slowly but surely. So I made a bit of a mistake in my garden planning. I thought May long weekend was next weekend, not this weekend. It's Monday now, so just this past weekend. So I'm not even close to being ready to put my plants in the ground. Like, the gardener gossip is that it's best to get your plants in the ground by May long weekend. But I had a really good weekend. I went to the Highland Games to watch Emily sing in her Gaelic choir. So let's cut to that.
Where's the song?
Come on, here we go, Jamie. Help her out. Help her turn this up and over. Yeah. Come on, keep going up and over.
I had put in my witch camp video a clip of Emily singing one of her Gaelic songs from choir, and it's truly just so amazing, and that's how she is connecting to her Scottish roots right now. I used to be 27% Scottish, and now I'm 1%. We can thank Ancestry for that revelation. Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. I love you. Love you. It's starting to look like I'm doing something. So I know that this Delphinium is gonna go right here. I got one last year, a pink one. This one's purple, but it literally died and didn't come back. We did have a bit of a harsh winter, but so I'm giving this one lots of space to grow and get big so that it can come back next year. I also got a couple clematises this year, and this is my first pink one, and it just bloomed. Look at how gorgeous this is. And so yeah, my table's gonna go here underneath the rose bush. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's huge. And then again, my lupins just look so beautiful. This whole year I've been on a journey to balance my inner feminine and masculine energies, which has seen me embracing boundaries, changing routines, releasing trauma from my body, and creating the space to nurture myself. And as I was working with my land through these months, I really felt supported by nature as it was reflecting back to me the things that I needed to see, and it was providing me with pockets of rest and joy that nourished me through it all. There's a deer under the house. I have news. I am sitting in these bushes. Our lawnmower broke, but we were gifted a ride-on mower. Can you hear that? There she is. Let's take a look. And it runs sometimes. Sometimes. Along the way, I realized that for me, nurturing my feminine energy didn't necessarily mean that I needed to change everything I was doing. Rather, it meant changing how I was doing it. I've been softening into the things that I do, taking pressure off myself to push through something and meet a hard deadline so that I can nurture what I'm doing rather than just getting it done and moving on to the next thing. This allows me to embody my feminine energy instead of making this journey another task on my to-do list. And if there are things that I can't get to because of this shift, then I let it go. Hi, honey. Hi. It is time to clean up the goddess garden. I'm hosting a red tent in here in a couple days, and so I need to get this all cleaned up. And this fence came down in the winter, and a bear ate one of my cushions. This lupin, oh my god, it is probably the prettiest lupin I have ever seen in my life. Look at that color. I cannot even believe it. It's so beautiful. Look at this. I got a bergamot plant from a local farmer, and she said I could plant it with my mugwort because I had made this whole bed into a mugwort bed. I'm not sure if I've mentioned to you guys, but I call my house rosemary, and so I plant rosemary pretty much all over the place. But also, as you might remember, a very wise woman once said to always plant rosemary by your garden gate. So this is all garbage that our tenant left behind. She actually left behind so much garbage around the yard and I've just been chipping away at it. So yeah, there's a lot that I don't show you. This dirt pile for one. Are you ready to do this, Winnie? Are you ready? Oh, you're not gonna help? This process of feminine embodiment has been difficult. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Not only is it a process of releasing complex trauma from my body, but it's an entire process of unlearning and deprogramming myself from the societal hive mind that says female empowerment looks like doing what men are doing, which can be very rigid. And for me, detaching from what society tells us is feminine and moving into what my body and nature tells me is feminine has been a tough process, but it has led me to a bounty of abundance. And I'm starting to feel the current of change washing over me as we enter this harvest season. This little bird. And this bird over here are having a full-on conversation. So I started this video quite a long time ago, about 2.5 months ago. It's the middle of July. Actually, it is almost the end of July. This is what happens when you take your time doing things and don't put pressure on yourself to meet other people's deadlines. And the garden is doing better than other years, although I have had some struggles. Something did get into the garden and it ate my peas, my beans, my lupin, my yarrow, my lettuce, all my pansies, some of my mallow, and so that was quite sad. Winnie is always just looking in that corner, so maybe whatever is eating things in the garden is living over there. I've really enjoyed just taking my time. So yeah, I've just been taking my time and softening into the garden work instead of constantly looking at it as a chore that has to get done. I've been really nurturing the garden and also nurturing myself by taking away that pressure of time. I'm very excited for the next video. It's a story about sisterhood, which is something I've been really calling in this year. And as I have been embodying my feminine energy, I've been attracting and magnetizing more opportunities for sisterhood. And I'm really looking forward to telling that story to you. And so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.